Greetings, adventurers. G'day and welcome to Ba Sensei. How's it going, everyone? Welcome. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's had a good Monday. I've just been working on art the whole day once again. But yeah, things are going pretty well. I think getting a lot done. Alright, today we're just having a nice little Zatsu stream. Just chatting and everything like that. So whatever that Zennies want to talk about, we can yap about. But welcome, guys. I just had dinner. And yeah. Alright, actually, before we start, a quick reminder as always. You might have seen there is less than a week left, guys. We have less than a week left for the merch, for the birthday merch, guys. 1 week left to get your merch now, otherwise it'll be gone forever. So if you're planning on getting it anytime soon, make sure you don't wait till the last day. Make sure you try to grab it before then, just to secure your merch. But yeah, I hope everyone can get the stuff they want. There's the acrylic panel of this really cool art that of our secret island and everything. There's the travel card case you can take with you no matter where you go around the world. Where there's the amulet or omamori as well. You know, if you want to listen to the voice pack before that as well, there is some connections there. And of course, we have the voice packs, which I thought put a lot of effort into, and I hope you guys enjoy. If you want to see what the voice packs are about, you can use the hashtag Zenteeks as well and read the reviews on it as well. But thank you for the promo ads, Zennies. I appreciate the VPs that made us all cry. I mean, once again, it wasn't my intention to make you cry. I just wanted to thank the Zennies properly. And I guess the voice packs were kind of that. Alright, beside that, the schedule has not been approved yet, so I'm just waiting on it. But I think at least for now, tomorrow should be go. I will let you guys know for the rest of it once it gets approved. But for now, it's meant to, the intended schedule for this week is going to be Zatsu today, go tomorrow, Pokopia on Wednesday, go again on Thursday, break on Friday, Phoenix Wright on Saturday, and Sunday another break. So 2 days off this week, should be 5 streams. 2 of them should be Go streams, just so that I can finish as much work as possible as well. Wasn't your intention, but you need it make the Zennies cry, surely. Damn it. Maybe, I mean, once again, don't not all tears are bad, so sometimes crying's okay, right? If it's meaningful and it's not sad. Alright, let me take a sip of my electrolytes. Okay. Happy tears are the best. Yeah, I guess so. I feel like, I wouldn't say I cry very often. In fact, I don't really cry too much. I'm trying to think, is there a time I ever cried because I was really happy? Hmm. Not even from onions? You know, I feel maybe most probably my eyes have watered because of onions, but that's different, you know. That's a little different. You cried on stream? I wouldn't say that's like that's like getting. I mean, it's crying adjacent. It's like getting teary, but it's not like you know what I mean, like full on crying. I can't even remember the last time that ever happened. Like the crying, sobbing kind of crying, you know. Not the, you know, one drop slowly descends, drops down your face, you know. I feel like it's a little different, if you know what I mean. In my head right now, I'm trying to think of like a time I cried, but can't remember at the moment. Not even from anime. I didn't really think I really cry from watching anything. I mean, I can be moved by watching stuff, but I don't really cry. I don't think watching anything has really made me cry. Okay, if that's your definition, I haven't cried in years. Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's kind of my definition, if you like crying's like sobbing, right? Rather than a tear just, you know, tears form in your eyes. I feel like there's a different kind of, it's a different feeling. ONI-ZATSU because you talk with the Zendoji stream for reference. That I got teary, but it's not like, you know, it's not like I'm sobbing and I can't talk or anything. You are able to speak. If you aren't able to speak or have to pause because of it, it's crying. Maybe, but I'm thinking of like the like crying. I don't know, cause I can't remember the last time I properly like cried, but I do remember, you know that feeling once you cry, and then like it's kind of like once you finish crying, then it's like a big weight off your shoulders kind of thing, where sometimes like after crying you feel better, right? I feel like that only happens when you have like a proper big cry. I don't think that really happens with the like small crying. If you know what I mean. So that's kind of what I'm thinking of, at least. You take teary in this household. I mean, I guess you could still take like tearing up as like a form of crying. But yeah. I've cried more because I'm frustrated over when I'm sad. I mean, that's understandable as well. You know, I feel like as long as it's in, it's good to let your emotions out as well. I feel like I just, I don't know. It just, for me, it takes a little bit. Nice a week. I feel like I cry every week just from stories I read or watch. I mean, I feel like that's okay as well. There's nothing wrong with that. Have you cried watching a sad movie? I don't think I've ever cried watching a sad movie. Like, don't get me wrong, I've been moved by like sad movies and everything, but I don't think any like tears have come out, or you know, I haven't shed any tears over them. I cry from watching other people cry. I mean, that's also fair as well. This guy's so emotionally strong. I think that maybe. Who knows? But yeah, I feel like I don't really cry that easily. I literally just cried earlier from reading something and now I'm EP. Oh, well, if you need to rest, please rest as well. I only cry when animals are involved. Gets me every time. People in movies, nah. I mean, the same as me in terms of like, I get more moved or like, you know, have the feels when animals are involved, but I still don't cry. But that doesn't mean I'm not feeling anything, if you know what I mean. I feel like it just, even if I do feel like, you know, I watch a sad movie or anything and I feel sad, it doesn't automatically translate to tears falling down my face. My friend saw me cry once when I was sad and she panicked because I never show sad tears in front of others. Aw. Oh, I hope you're okay. I cried watching your little video. Shake my head, Infra. Yes. Infra. I cry every time. Try watching Grave of the Fireflies. I was bawling bad there. Yeah, that was one of the ones where it's just like heartache when you're watching that specific movie. Like, once again, I moved, but I didn't cry. Move the like doesn't make you stand to the wall for a bit, or that heavyish feeling when you get moved by stories. Yeah, kind of like that. Kind of like that, sorry. Where it's like, you know, you just stare at the wall and like, man. What do I do with my life now? Those kind of, you know, sad stories where like once it ends and you're just like thinking about it, but you're not sure what you're thinking about, so you're just like spacing out. That's kind of how I feel after some movies, but it's not like sobbing. Been crying for 3 hours because of the new One Piece live action. I still haven't watched that yet. I really want to watch it, but I just haven't had time to watch it at the moment. Yeah, there's a few things I really want to watch just after I finish with this project. Then I'll have more time. I can finally relax a bit and watch everything. I want to watch the new One Piece live action. I want to watch the new Fate series as well. And I'm sure there's other things that I wanted to watch but I forgot. I have to double check later on. But that will have to wait for maybe a few more weeks. My dad describes Grave of the Fireflies as the best movie you never want to watch again. You know what? Say true. I would not want to watch Grave of the Fireflies again. Even though it's such a good movie, it's so sad. It's, oh man. I'm getting the feels just thinking about it. I just remember the last time I cried was when I had the white day ASMR. Well, once again, not all crying is bad. Sometimes it's good to cry and let your feelings out. Then I subbed off of your track 3 VP. So how dare you pull out our heartstrings like that? But that's the good kind of subbing, right, Willow? That's, you know, it's not anything sad. I'm gonna go right now. No problem, Kuro. Thank you for popping by. Until now, I'm scared to watch Grave of the Fireflies and Hachiko. Yeah, I mean, both of them are a lot of feels, definitely. But you know, if you're in the mood for a good cry, I guess, then perhaps. I lost the ability to cry for a lot of my life, but once I was able to again, I became a crybaby. It's so easy to make me ill now. I see. Well, that's not a bad thing. I guess it's better to be able to feel more than feel less. All right. Oh. And Arika, thank you so much for thank you so much for the gifted fishies. Fishy, mwah. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're doing well. All right, I did get the okay, my schedule has been approved. All right, I guess I can share the schedule. Hold on one second, guys. Schedule drop. All right, there is the schedule, everybody. This is the schedule for this week. There we go. Art by Rika. It's so cute. The art is adorable. But yeah, this is going to be the stream. So Zatsu tonight. Tomorrow night we're gonna have a ghost stream. On Wednesday daytime we're gonna have Pokepia. Thursday night go once again, just because I really want to lock in and finish as much as I can. Man, it's kind of crazy. It's 29th on the Sunday. March is almost over. How? How is it possible that time goes this fast, guys? Yeah, I really need to lock in. So pretty much Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, I'll just be working on art the whole day. So yeah. But on Saturday we do have Phoenix Wright, so that should be fun as well. Yeah, so ONI-ZATSU go, Pokepia go, and Phoenix Wright, Plat. April's next week. That's crazy. Man, yeah, that is crazy. I have not had the chance, I guess, to... I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for April Fool's, guys. I'm trying to think about it, but I haven't had much time to prepare anything because I've been so busy. Ace Attorney, I've always been curious about that one. It's a lot of fun. I really do enjoy Ace Attorney. It's got interesting stories. Everybody next week is showing April Fool's joke, right? Unfortunately not. I still can't get over you calling it plat. Well, it is plat. Phoenix writes, it is Ace Attorney trilogy plat. Let Buzzer out? Maybe. I guess if I can find a... What's a game that Buzzer can play? Maybe I can just bring him back since I don't really have too much time to like organize too much at the moment. Plat is such a funny word. True, but it is what it is. Watch Paint Dry Simulator. Is that an actual game? What's a rage bait game? True. Maybe we can play the touching grass stream feels like a fever dream. Maybe I can play some kind of rage game on April Fools. We will see. Do we have perms for baby steps? Baby steps. Let's see. I think so. What is baby steps? Oh, this game. Sure, we could try that. I think I've seen a clip of this game before. It's not a horror game. It's kind of like you just walk around. Like a rage game. You're trying to make it to the top of a mountain or something, but the controls are kind of janky. I'd like to see Altus mad at least once in my life. But why? Do you really want to see me angry? I'm not sure if you're ever gonna see that, guys. If you actually see me mad, it means you guys might be in danger. I think I was mistaken it for baby blues. Oh. But yeah, I will post the schedule later on. But yes, the schedule is out now, so I won't stand Altus. You might get Stan Altus before you get Mad Altus. Actual anger freaks me out, so no thank you. And we want to see you crashing out at least. I don't know. Why would I want to crash out? What reason do I have to crash out? A little hint of danger might keep you on your toes. You never know. I don't think you want to see me angry. There was that Drunken Way to Home game, which was janky controls. Gale played it and he got rage baited a bit. I mean, a lot of the FSP boys get rage baited all the time. That's, you know, I don't know if I can take, them getting rage baited as something that's gonna work on me. How about a bit mean? I mean, I could be mean, but then I'll feel bad for the Zennies. I can tease you guys, that's fine. But if you wanted me to be mean to you, that's kind of different. Imagine we got kidnapped by the architects and in serious danger, how'd you react? Okay, then I'll just blow up the whole architect facility and save the Zennies. That's different. But, you know, that's why I'm protecting you guys, so that it doesn't happen, so that you guys don't get kidnapped by the architects. Mean to us? No. Mean to others? Yes. You want me to be mean to someone else? That's kind of, I'm not sure if that's very good at Zennies. Annoyed at a game at least. Actually, there was one game I got annoyed at. I think there's only one game where I got annoyed where I'm just like, you know what? I'm not even gonna play this. I quit. It's just, it's not even like, the controls and everything were fine, but I think I think the reason for it was sometimes you rage quit. I'm not sure if it's like rage quitting, but it was just like I was trying to find a way. This was kind of almost at the beginning of the game as well, but I was just trying to find a way forward, like, oh, how do I progress past this? And then I was like, okay, I know there's one way to get past it, which is like just going to take forever, which, you know, I'm fine, but then, you know, I swear there should have been a different way. But I just, it's more just like they didn't make it very obvious. So, yeah. Is it the one with, no, it wasn't a rage game. It wasn't even a rage game, guys. And it wasn't even the mechanics of the game. It was more just, I couldn't find a way, like, I felt like I got to a point where the difficulty ramped up a lot, but not in terms of interesting difficult. It's just, okay, I just have to repeat the same thing 1,000 times difficult kind of thing. So, yeah. But, you know what? I shall not say the name. Is it an RPG you need to grind? It was... It sounds more like I just don't want to deal with this quit rather than rage quit. Exactly. Pretty much. It was pretty much that. More just like... you know. It's kind of like... There was a game and there was like a mini boss, but the difficulty for the mini boss ramped like, not even the difficulty, it's more just like the boss would take, instead of like every other thing around taking like 5 or 10 hits to defeat, suddenly this is gonna take 100 hits to defeat, and you just gotta rinse and repeat the whole time. And just like, surely there's gotta be a more fun way to beat this boss besides just slugging it out. But yeah. It's more like, what game made the come on? It was more like I was just annoyed by the game design. I love Monster Hunter. It was not Monster Hunter. Was it the Dark Souls game? Adjacent. It wasn't like, you know, I've beat other games like I like Elden Ring and stuff, so that's fine. I played and beat Elden Ring before, but it wasn't Dark Souls, it wasn't Elden Ring, but it was adjacent. Where I'm just like, surely, we're just at the start of the game. Give me something to do that's more fun beside, you know, and just, I forgot what mechanics it had, but like, mostly like, roll, hit, but like, you know. Now the game got me curious, yeah. I don't know, maybe I'll try and play it again in the future. Maybe I might try and play it on stream again in the future and see. Yeah, because I think when I was playing it before, I was like, do I want to try beat this boss by just doing the boring way, or is there something more interesting, like a more interesting way to beat the boss? So I was just running back and forth, trying to find a more interesting way, but I couldn't really find any other way. Then I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll play this another time. But then, yeah, I just quit the game. I felt like that's the game I got most annoyed about. Will you tell us if it's the game when you play it? Maybe. When I play it, maybe I might tell you as well. And I have played a lot of Souls-like games, so it's not like, you know, I don't really get obviously annoyed or like mauled very easily during Souls-like games itself. I think it was just one particular situation where I was like, you know what, I don't think, like when games make things take a long time and is hard just for the sake of being hard but not interesting, I was just like, It's fine if games find ways to up the difficulty while keeping things interesting, but if they make fights longer, like to grind out more, it gets old fast. Exactly, there we go. That's exactly how I feel. You know, I don't mind things being really hard and you taking like 50 tries to beat it if, you know, you can see you're improving and like there's different things and it keeps it like kind of Hollow Knight, right? There's some stuff in the DLCs and like the future things, like I forgot the Gladiator Arena in Hollow Knight that are so hard to beat, and you know it takes me like dozens and dozens of tries, but it's really fun because there's always new things. Once I beat a certain part, then new things pop up, and then you know you can tell you're getting better. But if it's literally you just got to do the same thing over and over and over and over again, then I felt like it's less about, it's just more like not very good game design. It also makes it feel like less of an accomplishment when you do beat fights if that's the only way to fight. Yeah, pretty much. But who knows, maybe in the future I might try replay that game. Because, you know, when I play games, I do like trying to finish the games I play. But, I don't know, maybe, who knows, in the future, we will see. Oh, by the way, I guess, I completely forgot, we should, maybe once I finish my project I'm working on right now, I also do want to, one of the games I was meant to play as well in the future, guys remind me, is Puppy Playtime. Was it 4? 5? Which one was the last one that came out? I was also meant to 5 is the latest, yeah. We need to play that as well. What are your plans for the week? Oh, wow. I'll release the schedule after, but the schedule just got approved. So this is the schedule, but I'll upload it to Twitter and YouTube and everything afterwards. Talking about games, did we play the birthday one? We did. We did that yesterday, I believe. You know what? I will post it right now on YouTube, at least in the community tab, so I'll do the rest later. But just so it's easier, so there's some place people can find it. Alright, schedule's out on the community tab. Not yesterday, on Saturday. Yes, that's what I was meant to say. I was thinking Saturday, but for some reason suddenly I thought it was Sunday. But yes, on Saturday we did. And so excited I haven't watched any streams or clips to avoid spoilers. Been waiting for you to play because you're so calm during horror games. Alright, well, we can play that maybe in 1 or 2 weeks time. Just remind me. That's why I went, wait, yesterday? Yeah, no, yesterday we finished Resident Evil. That was fun. I really enjoyed that game, playing Resident Evil. I feel like, yeah, it was a perfect balance, I think. It was such a good balance of everything for Resident Evil. In terms of action, horror, and everything else. Yeah. I mean, you know, horror as much as it could be. For me, but yeah, I did like it a lot. I feel like, honestly, maybe much of my yeah, I would say my favorite Resident Evil game so far. I think it had a good mix of everything, like had all the stuff that you would want for a Resident Evil game, but they, you know, they kept it really interesting the whole time as well. Yeah, I already got everything, a horror action game. I wonder what RE10 is gonna have, guys. And everyone was watching LA, but it was on TV, so I couldn't really chat. Oh, good. And Leon's Mountains. It was nice to kind of see Leon's growth and progress, like, you know, when he's a rookie cop at the very start in RE2, to like him being more experienced in RE4, and then the time skip. Now he's not I feel like 49's not even old man technically. That's kind of like middle-aged man, right? I feel like he's still in his 40s. That's not really too old. He looked 5 seconds old in a flashback. He can't retire yet. Man, he's been through so much. He was almost dying. getting affected and everything. But yeah, it would be fun. I guess if RE10 has more of Chris in it, it's gonna be more of a action than horror, right? I don't think there's much horror elements in RE5, from what I remember. I played a very long time ago, so I can't remember. But I feel like RE5 was more just shoot 'em up and have fun. Yeah. Which RE game is your favorite? Honestly, I'm not sure if it's like a recency bias, but RE9, I think, because it did remind me of all the other ones I've played, but just a bit better put together. And, you know, it had different... I like how different each side of the story was, where Grace's was definitely a lot more horror-ish, and you felt the difference in when you're playing as Grace versus when you're playing as Leon. Even just in the movement and everything else for the characters, you really do feel it. And so I like the mix of RE9. I mentally felt the difference, yeah. Another thing that I can't say too much, but I've been working on, which I guess I can't show you guys yet, but it's been fun working on some, at the moment, at least at the point I am in the project I'm doing, you know, instead of just drawing a bunch right now, I'm getting to work on some slightly new designs of things. But I'm excited for you guys to see in the future. Some new design things, yeah. Very excited to see your projects. Even for the humanoid at Zenny, I'm still thinking of different ways that I could improve the design, or like, you know, I think especially for the Zenny humanoid design, I want to get to the point where it's unique enough, but it's simple enough as well. I don't want to overcomplicate the design. I want to make it so it's gonna be easy for you guys to draw and like easy to recognize without being too overly detailed. So I'm just trying to think like what kind of things I can do design wise to, you know, make it easy to understand and draw. Easy to draw and still main character shape. Yeah, there we go. Easy to draw, got my ears packed up. Yeah, you know, I know I'm not the easiest to draw. So, you know, giving you things that are a bit easier to draw also kind of helps balance everything out, I think. One of the reasons as well I wanted the Zenny's design to be, like, you know, nice, cute, and simple is to also balance out how complicated I am to draw versus how easy the Zenny's are to draw. But yeah. Ah man. It's kind of complicated as well when I try to talk about like how easy is my second outfit to draw. I feel like it's still not the easiest. It's not the easiest. No, I think. You know, I don't think it's that hard. But at the same time, the details are what I'm scared of. Okay, I'm just looking at some of the easier than 1.0. Yeah, it's definitely easier than my current outfit. I made sure of that. How do you rate it compared to 1? Okay, if on a scale of 1 to 10 for the 1.0, if the 1.0 was a, let's just say, we'll keep like my design right now as like a 9. I would say it's like an 8 or 9 on terms of like how complicated it is to draw. For the second outfit, okay, I guess the little hint I can give you, which it's not gonna like spoil anything, but I did request different toggles on my second outfit, and so it depends how much you toggle on or off, how complicated it's gonna be. So, you know, it could, I feel like it can range between a, honestly, like a 5 to like a 7 in terms of how complicated it is. Yeah. That's a big difference from your 1 point. Okay, like maybe with every single toggle on. You know, I don't think it's as complicated as my 1.0 still. Wait, let me compare. 1 second, let me open and just compare for myself, so I can tell you guys more accurately. All right. Actually, no, never mind. Yep, okay. No, it's definitely easier. You know what? Okay, yeah, I would say the maximum in terms of complicated is like a 7 out of 10 for the second outfit. My current outfit, I would say, is more like an 8 or 9. So, yeah. Okay. You know what? No, it's fine. I think you guys will be fine. I think the good thing about the second outfit is it focuses more on big shapes rather than tiny details, which I think makes it less complicated and a bit easier for artists to draw. To be fair, feathers on your 1.0 are the worst to draw. I completely agree with you there. The feathers are definitely the most complicated part for most people. The feathers and pattern. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot going on in my 1.0. There's definitely a lot that's going on, and yeah, I drew you once in the 1.0 and never again. That's understandable. Don't worry about it. The good thing, I mean, because my 1.0, my current outfit, right, doesn't really have much toggles in terms of, you know, the side kiri right here. That's pretty much the only thing I can take on and off. You know, I can have different expressions and everything, but in terms of toggles, I don't really have too much that I can do. So 2.0 I think will be good because, you know, hopefully if I'll have more toggles, you guys can draw a simpler outfit and it's still canon in a way. Thank you, Manasans, for the 3D cut off toggle. Yeah, which I don't have here. I can't do it right now because that's only in 3D. But, you know, sometimes I kind of wish I had that in this model. If I could just take off the coat and make it a bit easier. For the first art I did of you, I just did the black clothes only version, and I'm so happy I did. I mean, that's technically also canon, right? Because of my 3D outfit, I have that toggle, so it exists. When I just want to draw you quickly, it shall is fair. Very fair. Alright, I'm just comparing right now because I can kind of compare the designs of the first outfit, second outfit in front of me. You know, I would definitely say I do as I think, you know, first outfit's always gonna be classic. It's gonna be the original, but I do like the second outfit. I think I like the second outfit more. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I would say a second outfit's more just the aesthetic I like. What if Oni-sama's hand slipped? What do you mean hand slipped? You can't see it. Unless I click 1,000 buttons and upload it to OBS. That's you won't be able to see it right now. Will be more of your style than Emperor's. Yeah, I guess it'd be more like what I'm used to wearing versus... I mean, once again, this outfit's really nice, but it was designed by Infra to make me look all majestic and princely and whatever else Infra said. You put lots of ornaments and things. I always love your 1.0, but I never drawn your 1.0 fully after I finish the art I'm working on. Fair. I think that is one of the big things as well, that when I was thinking about my second outfit, I was trying to focus on. And that was, I want my second outfit to be something that you guys can draw easier. And, you know, a design that makes you want to draw me. Because I do know there's so many people who have said in the past that they want to draw me, but when they start attempting it, it's a bit too complicated, and it's definitely kind of intimidating, especially for newer artists. Maybe for artists who've been drawing a while, it's okay. But even then, it's definitely not the easiest. So is your clothes in Oni no Utoge designed by Emperor as well? I mean, I feel like that was more the clothes that I used to wear. I guess, I don't know. I guess Emperor designed some parts of it, like the jewelry, because it's still like on my current outfit. But then, you know, it was the simple kind of kimono as well. So it was like half and half, maybe. I'm just now trying to simplify your outfit into the art style I'm trying out. For that practice, it's super interesting. Oh, I hope it's going well. I mean, I think a lot of us take too complicated as a challenge to test our skills. But I feel like most people, even if they do draw me, they'll be like, once and never again. They'll be like, okay, I drew him once. Now I'm just gonna draw him in the black under clothing forever. I feel the need to meditate at least 7 days just to draw your whole outfit. You know what? Fair. Just trust me on this. A second outfit would definitely be easier to draw. Especially now comparing them. See, all the little details that the first outfit has. Second outfit's definitely easier. But just because it's easier doesn't mean it's easy. That's all I'll say. But I really like it. Yeah. The more I look at it, the happier I am with it. After studying your reference sheet for a while, I ended up drawing you in chibi form most of the time. I just draw Zennies instead. I mean, that's fine as well. You can always just draw Zennies. I'm still as happy looking at that Zennies as art of myself. You know what's easier when they're off? Should I just request a naked toggle to the Mane-sans? Is that it? when I draw you, I tend to do it with your other outfits, like a half-year anniversary and Christmas. That's also true. I guess in a lot of the voice pack related outfits, they are a lot easier to draw as well. So you know, if Mana-san's allowed, everyone would be thankful. Unfortunately, I cannot do that. Yeah, unfortunately, that's not gonna happen. I don't think anyone will ever be as naked or shirtless as Ryza. Ryza is different because I guess he only has a jacket, so literally if he takes that off, then he's shirtless. But I think he's gonna be... I don't think anyone else is gonna be as shirtless as him. And that is a toggle. That is true. You could be the first. I mean, artists can use their imagination anyway. You guys don't need... You know, you already see the ref sheet. You don't need me to tell you what you can or can't draw. We can just look at your ref sheet. Exactly. My ref sheet, I'm already shirtless there, right? Technically for my ref sheet, I am shirtless in the ref sheet so you can see everything. Although I think there's a lot of things in my second outfit that will surprise you guys. Like little bits and pieces that you guys definitely wouldn't expect. Which I would keep as a surprise. Second outfit. Hi Oni-sama. Hello Tsuki. How's it going? Did you ever get the little behind your back scar? Nope. Not yet. I have you guys, I have not told you guys about that yet. Maybe in the future. Maybe, I don't know when, but sometime in the future. Not anytime soon though. That can be safer later. Yet, yeah. I will eventually tell you guys about the scar I have on my back. But, for now, that shall remain a secret. I know I freaked out a friend when I said Altus isn't actually that bad to draw, and then I got to your feathers and that's the only bit I actually fully struggle with. Yeah. You know, most probably would have been easier if I had fur or something. Fur is definitely a lot easier to draw than feathers. But you know, the feathers are special feathers as well. So, not that I really use them, but I could use them. Fur is way easy to draw than feathers, but the feathers are pretty. I'm pretty sure I've talked about the feathers before. Maybe, a long time ago. I hope we get a booba dance toggle. Who said that? I'm not sure about that one. as fun as that would be, I don't know if we can get a booba dance toggle. Nothing is impossible. That is true. Maybe further down the road, who knows, on 3.0 or 4.0 or something, maybe I can request that toggle. But I would have to justify, I guess, telling the Manasans why I need it. I mean, we already got the Booba Shadow Dance. True, true. The mountains have moves. I mean, they do. I can do the peck dance. You guys just can't see it right now. But I'm doing it right now. Justification lesson at Zenny's cortisol. Aren't you always? You guys are always chill, right? I'm always chill. You guys should be chill as well. Cammy. How do you guys have the timestamp prepared? What is this? Hello with the sauces. I said don't ask. Too bad, already asked. Some Zenny's got their notes ready for anything. Have to double check what kind of notes you guys are taking. I didn't know you guys are taking that kind of note. Not looking. Highly down notes. Okay, I'll let you keep your notes. That's fine. I guess I won't take a peek at it. Why are you suddenly interested in our notes? What do you mean suddenly? I rely on those notes to remember everything I do. Important notes like durian? That's not important. You can forget about that. I still haven't gotten a massage. I don't think I got a massage in February either. But I feel like my neck muscles are so tight right now. I have this little massage rolly stick that it kind of works. I'm using it right now. I don't know if you can tell, but it's not really the same. It kind of like helps a tiny bit but doesn't really fix anything. Open the first page of the notebook. Altus Zendoji is a cute Oni. I think your notebook is, your notes are a bit faulty. Speaking of massage, I got a deep tissue one. Most painful experience of my life. But that's the one that actually fixes stuff, right? I love getting like really deep tissue massages. It's a roller where rollers too, we can help. I wish you guys could come give me a massage. I really need it. Of the Zenny's on a mochi pile. You just gotta use like your elbows and stuff. I've been looking into getting one for my back. Yeah. Hello Stella, how's it going? Good to see you. I mean, yes, but it hurts. I feel like because I have like a really high pain tolerance, even if I ask for like a super strong like deep tissue massage, to me it doesn't really hurt. Maybe I just got used to it as well. But I don't really feel the pain or anything from it. But whenever I go get a massage, I always just tell them the strongest pressure. And just like, as hard as you can go. Just use your elbows, use your knees, whatever you need to. My muscles are always so knotted on my back. I need all my joints to be cracked and muscles to be kneaded to oblivion. You know, I'm actually kind of good at doing the back cracking kind of stuff. I learned because one of my friends, when I was a younger Oni, during Oni University, you know, when I used to work as a barista as well, making coffee and everything, one of the people who I worked with was a chiropractor, and well, he was studying to become a chiropractor, and a lot of times, like, you know, our cafe was busy a lot of times, but sometimes during the down periods where there's nothing to do, he would just like randomly try out all of the back cracking techniques on me. And it would teach me how to do it. So I learned, you know, a few of the different ones to like to crack people's backs, kind of like, you know, release the tension in people's bones. At least some ways, like 3 different ways. But yeah, they're kind of effective. The rest of Altus cracking backs. Just a Lento, or you licensed? No, I wasn't a licensed chiropractor. My friend who I was working with, he was the one studying chiropractic. He just taught me some of the easier to do ones to like, the safe to do ones to like crack someone's back. Is that Oni MMA? No. I've never done, you know, I've never done like MMA before. I've done like different kind of martial arts, but never like actual MMA training. Have you cracked any of the FSP boys' backs? I think I have. I can't remember. I'm sure I have. Maybe. I think the one I like doing the most, I feel like the easiest and safest one is kind of where you get somebody to pretty much they put their they hug themselves, right? So you get the person in front of you to hug themselves, and then you kind of then I'll kind of wrap my arms around their arms, and it's kind of like this. It's hard to describe, but like almost like I'm holding onto their elbows, and then I kind of use my chest to as a leverage to like kind of push forward and up into their back, and it always just like sounds like fireworks. A bit hard to explain that one, but I feel like that's the one that's easiest to do because they don't have to lie down or anything. But that's the one I do the most, I think. Fireworks, yeah, kind of like, you know, the sound of like the spine decompressing and you just hear all the like crack, 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 that kind of thing. I know that one, I had it tried on me before. The crack was like the 4th of July. To be cracked by Altus's mountains. I mean, it kind of is in a way, like, yeah, you're getting your back cracked by my pecs, guys. That's pretty much what it is. I was gonna say you can do it, but right now, but remember to wear mochi. Yeah. I'm not sure in your mochi state if you even have bones, guys. You're just kinda mochi. You'd have to turn back into your humanoid form if you wanted me to actually crack your back. All that back cracking talk really just made me realize how stiff my shoulders are. Yeah, it's especially anyone who spends too much time at the computer, like me. It's so important to keep stretching and making sure that you stay active, because even for me, like, you know, I spend hours and hours at my desk and my muscles definitely suffer for it. We don't have bones? I'm not sure if you have bones. I've never really checked. You know, I just know that you guys are pretty mochi-like texture. At least on the outside. Maybe you have bones in there. I don't know. My neck is so weak, I'm constantly shrimping. We don't even have teeth, do we? You know, you have teeth. I think you guys have teeth. You guys would have sharp teeth as well. Because you're always biting me, so I know you guys at least have teeth. I don't know about everything else. And there's some very nice short videos on YouTube that help you relieve the tension on shoulders and neck. Definitely recommend. I try to do some of those stretches as well, but sometimes you need a bit more than that. You really need the deep tissue massages. I feel like whenever I get massages, I would scream since I can feel knots all over my body. That's what happens to me. Every time they get rid of the knots in like, especially like my upper back area, like the neck, the traps, the shoulders, there's always so much knots and tension in my muscles. And then I'll go get a massage, and then like a few weeks later, they will be like all tense again. Does our horn... Oh. You know what? Maybe. I guess your horn can kind of be considered a bone. That's kind of true. That makes sense. Counting teeth and horns as bones, we good. You know what? So yeah, I guess you do have some sort of skeletal structure under of that mochi. We have teeth in their brain cell. Wait. Adzenis don't share one brain cell. Literally every Adzeni has 4 brain cells of their own each. I mean, you guys can share between you if you want a bit more brain cells for a little while. But each Adzeni, at least right now, has 4 brain cells. Three of them is filled with ham. Question for Oni-sama. If you're stressed out, do you use Adzeni as your mochi stress balls? No. I don't. When I'm stressed out, I just go gym and I lift heavy weights. I can't squeeze you guys too much. Got to be careful with the Adzenis. Is there any thought behind our big eyes there? I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of thought, right? That's how I can talk to you guys. And who knows, sometimes you guys are smarter than me even, so I feel like there's a lot of thought going on behind there. You have to go make dinner? Oh good, enjoy your dinner. At least sometimes, I mean... Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes the Adzenis are smarter than me, sometimes I'm... maybe smarter than some Adzenis. It's all a give and take, it's a sometimes. But you know, if you live for over 9,000 years, you know, after living for over 9,000 years, I've learned a lot. But the thing is, I forget a lot. So And so, you know, normally I should know even more, but you know how forgetful I am, so even if I do technically know stuff, I always forget about it. Learn a lot, but he forgets all of it? Exactly. Hopefully in about 2 weeks time. I aim to finish, like, my goal is to finish everything in the next 2 weeks for the project I have to do. And then hopefully I should have a lot more energy and brain power then as well. I feel like right now I'm always running on like backup battery mode.
Snackies?
And Willow, thank you for the hydration check. And the blush, everybody hydrate. You got this. Thank you. Yeah, because sometimes I feel like because my brain has been running the whole day, because I've been working on art and everything for so long, by the time it gets to stream, sometimes I'm not as talkative as like some other streams in the past, I think. Kind of like, you know, my brain's not working overtime to like think of random things or like talk about random topics as well, as much as I did before at least. But you know, I think hopefully once I finish everything in about 2 weeks, then everything, you know, I have a little bit more energy for Zatsus and everything else. That's why right now as well I'm trying to pick streams that aren't too, don't take up too much energy, so I can still have enough time and ability to work on everything else I need to work on. And good morning, Mai. Hope you're doing well. And Zennies are here to help you talk about all the random stuff with you. Yeah, I think I've also felt it lately, but like, you know, my brain, I feel like for some Zatsus recently, it's just my brain doesn't work how it normally works in Zatsus. Where my mind, instead of like thinking about the next thing to talk about, my mind just kind of goes blank. And it's just, yeah. Brain trying to work, but no more brain juice left. The brain activity of Puppy Doji, pretty much. That's me at the moment. That's how much brain juice I have. The same amount of brain juice as Puppy Doji right now. It's okay, taking the time to yap with us is already appreciated. I mean, I know regardless you guys will enjoy it, but still, like, I feel like when I'm a bit more switched on and, you know, have a bit more energy, it does make it a bit more fun for the Zennies as well. Where sometimes, yeah, I feel like I'm, at least at the moment, I'm not as, like, quick or witty about stuff. But hopefully, given 2 more weeks, guys, hopefully I can finish everything and we can get back to our normal Zatsus and everything. I do appreciate everyone always dropping by and coming by and chatting regardless as well. We'd even enjoy sleep stream. I'm not sure if you want to. I feel like that's kind of... I'm not sure if I'll do a sleep stream. Like, you'd just hear me sleeping and nothing would happen for the whole stream. It's good to relax, exercise, and do yoga. You know, that'd be kind of fun in the future if, like, if I manage to get, like, a home 3D setup. If I can do, like, we could... I really want to get 3D, like, the 3D home 3D setup. And then we can do lots of fun things like exercise together, or not just exercise, but, like, trying out yoga and stuff, right? I think it'll be fun if you can actually see me stretching and not just my 2D form doing this. Do you snore in your sleep? Not really, no. Only, I feel like if I'm very tired, like I'm super exhausted physically, then maybe, but not really. I do have these earphone things. What are they called? Let me find them. There's these little earphones I have that, like, are meant to help you sleep, and they track, like, your sleep, your snoring, everything else. And they kind of play like this lo-fi kind of thing to help people go to sleep as well. I think, is it called a lo-fi? Where is it? I don't know where it is right now. It's somewhere next to my bed. I'll have to find it afterwards, but I think it might be something like that. It was like a Kickstarter thing. But I use that and it tracks all of that, so I can tell if I'm snoring or if I'm not and everything. So you know, how much deep sleep I get, how much light sleep or REM and everything. So yeah, I feel like the only time I actually do snore is when I'm like exhausted. And Zennies can be one mochi power during sleep stream. Well, it may not be then, but that sounds really cool. I need to track my sleep quality as well. Can it also measure? Yeah, it measures the amount of deep sleep, the REM sleep, the light sleep you get when you fell asleep, how many times you wake up during the night. It's kind of crazy how many times someone... It's not like waking up, but like, I guess, you know, not even opening eyes, but just like going conscious for like split seconds and then going back to sleep. It's kind of interesting to like see all of those kind of things. I sleep like a dead body. Have you seen the videos of a pharaoh sleep? Oh, where they just don't move at all. But do you move in your sleep at all? Any funny sleeping habits? I don't think it really tells me that, but I don't think I really move around too much. Although I know one thing, like, because normally when I wake up in the morning, I'm in the same position I am when I went to sleep. Because I sleep on my back. And when I wake up in the mornings, I'm always on my back as well. So I don't think I move that much in my sleep. Although a lot of times I find when I wake up in the morning and if I still want to sleep more, then I'll, like, after that when I wake up, then I'll tend to my stomach to, like, sleep a little bit more. I know sleep on your stomach isn't the best, but I feel like in the morning when you're super sleepy and you just want to get back to sleep, I don't know why, but that's like the fastest position for me to just get back to sleep in. But it's definitely not the best for your body. I feel like if I keep track of my sleep, I get anxious seeing how bad it is. It's okay. If it makes you feel any better, my sleep is pretty bad. And sometimes I get so little sleep. Sometimes I get a lot of sleep, but like most of the time, I do not get the most sleep. One time I wore my watch to track my sleep and apparently I woke up like 5 times. Yeah, like it's... I don't think it's like when it tracks, it's not like you waking up, like you waking up and walking around or anything. It's more like... I think you're just almost at the point of consciousness. But, you know, you can't actually remember those ones. It's always fetus position. I don't think I really ever do fetus position. Yeah. Sometimes I sleep on my side, but it's still kind of never like scrunched up. And use it for my bed. Wait, okay, question. You know, something I realized as well, when I sleep, right, my pillow is against the headboard of my bed, right? Like, my pillow is touching the headboard of my bed. And then, obviously, when I sleep, my head goes onto my pillow. But I realized that if I was any taller, it would be really bad. Because, you know, one thing I kind of realized, I never really thought about it, but I feel like my bed's like the perfect size where my heels are like just off the bed, but or on the very corner, like the very edge of the bed. Where if I was any taller, I feel like they'd be hanging off my bed. And I'm like, oh, you know what? I feel like I'm a good height. I don't need to be any taller. Otherwise, because I have a double bed, which is quite big. I would say it's quite big. It's quite spacious for one person. But literally the heels, like my ankles heels around there is like just on the very edge of the bed. And so I was like, yeah, if I was any taller then it would just be, I felt like it'd feel weird that your legs would just, your feet would just be hanging off. Got here with his second exam. Good luck, Michi. I hope the exam goes well. In Australia, do you also use single and double? Yeah, we use single, double. Okay, so it normally goes like single. I mean, there's a bunch of different terms for them, but normally it's like single, double, then queen, king. It's kind of, I think that's normally the 4 kind of sizes, like single. And then there's a double, which is obviously a lot bigger than a single. Then the queen's even bigger. Then the king's the biggest. also sleep in a double bed, but I put a life-size body pillow and dolls on the other side of my bed. My bed has one pillow on it. It has my very thin cooling blanket on it. It has my Shiba Inu plush. And that's literally it. That's the only things on my bed. It's kind of empty. That's all that's on my bed. Our leggies are the size of your thumb. We can't relate. That is true. That means you got lots of space to roll around in bed and you don't have to worry about your legs sticking off. But yeah, I guess because my bed has like a headboard, so like, you know, the side that's attached to the wall has a headboard kind of thing, but obviously the end of the bed doesn't. You know how some beds do have like, I guess it's called a footboard or something. But like, you know, how there's a headboard, there's like a piece of material or wood or whatever it is on one side of the bed. You know how some beds have it on both sides? If I had it on both sides, I don't think I'd be able to fit in my bed. Yeah, the fancy bed frames. Yeah, I don't think I can get the fancy ones. Unless I upgrade to like a queen bed or something else. But I feel like a double bed's more than enough for one person. I have a double in 4 pillows, 1 body pillow, my cinnamon roll plushies, and then my cats. I just get whatever space is left. Yeah, mine does, but I still have plenty of space, yeah. You know, I've been thinking maybe I should get a body pillow. Not even for the fact of getting like, you know, the character body pillows or anything. But sometimes when I try to sleep on my side, normally when I sleep on my side, because, I guess because one thing is like, because my shoulders are really broad, it's very uncomfortable to sleep on my side if I'm not like hugging something. So that's kind of why I use my Shiba Inu plush, because it's kind of like it's a really big plush. It's almost like the size of a pillow. So I normally like hug that if I'm going to like sleep on my side. But then I know it's kind of better for your spine and alignment if there's something between your legs as well. So maybe. Maybe I should get a kind of body pillow or something. Life hack, get a pregnancy pillow. There's so much better shape for that. Wait, let me check. What kind of shape is a pregnancy pillow? Pregnancy pillow. Watch, because I type it in once, I bet every single social media thing is gonna give me like 1,000 ads for pregnancy pillows now. And then you hate that when like you're on Twitter and you accidentally click on something or like something, and then suddenly your Twitter feed is just flooded with that thing you accidentally clicked on. Kind of like, you know, I'll be on Twitter and then there'll be a random Jujutsu Kaisen post, and you know, I don't read Jujutsu Kaisen. You know, I think it from what I've seen, it looks pretty cool, but I don't really like read it or anything. But sometimes I'll accidentally click on like, you know, a post of it, and suddenly my whole Twitter is just Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm like, oh, oh, stuff like that, where, you know, you accidentally interact with something once, and it's just, that's your life now. Oh, okay, it's kind of like a rectangle shaped pregnancy pillows. Huh. Wait, some are made with icy fabric. Oh, like cooling pregnancy pillows? I see. I don't know if I need something behind me though. I just need something in front. I feel like the only thing here is if I wanted to like... It's not hot when hugging it, but I feel like if I got one of these, it looks good when you're sleeping on your side. But if I wanted to sleep on my back afterwards, I feel like I have to chuck the whole thing. Like, or move the whole thing away. Versus if it's just like a body pillow or something, then at least you can just roll to the other side if you want to sleep on your back again. I feel like you're kind of trapped on sleeping on your side with the pregnancy pillow. The limbs of the pillow adjust outwards. Why didn't you buy the life-size body pillow? I think you should release a life-size body pillow as a birthday merch. A ducky. Oh well, if you want... I know duckies are very expensive to make though. If you want stuff like that, guys, we got to sell even more birthday merch. Once again, the more we can sell this year's birthday merch, the more chance I have of requesting things in the future for next year. Who knows? Maybe I can get something. We will see. Actually, some of these look kind of comfortable. How much do they cost there? I have to take my leave now, no problem, Nuha. Thank you for popping by. No, I'm just scrolling down looking at pregnancy pillows, guys. I mean, some of them are like it looks just like a almost banana shape where it's not both sides. That might also... It's almost like a body pillow. Although, how expensive is it? I feel like sometimes when it comes to like pregnancy stuff or baby stuff, unfortunately, I feel like a lot of companies just mark up prices a lot because they know people would be willing to pay. My cat also sleeps on my body pillow now. That's cute. I got one for 3,000 yen plus shipping. Okay, that's not that expensive. Alright, let me check Amazon now. 1 second. I bet now all of the since I'm searching on it on Amazon as well, all of the ads are gonna be like targeted to like, well, I'm gonna get all of the like early motherhood pregnancy ads. That's literally just gonna be all my ads now. I'll be like, they'll have like ads for strollers or baby bottles or something. My mom introduced me to pregnancy pillows and I never went back. My bed is all pregnancy pillows and squishmallows for pillows. Okay. This one is... Oh wait. Let's look for cooling. Because I'll miss her. I don't want to overheat. Cooling pregnancy pillow. Is there any that has the... Oh, is it... Oh. That's expensive, wait. Oh, this one's not... $60. That's okay. Full body pillow. Is there a big difference between a body pillow and pregnancy pillow? They kind of look... same. The shape? I said just the shape. Body pillow is straight, and pregnancy pillow has the kind of J shape. It says U shape or J shape. Is someone pregnant? No. No one is pregnant. Yeah, we're just talking about sleeping on your side. What's gonna be like the most beneficial for your spine, and what kind of pillow helps the most. And so yeah, then some of the Zennies were saying that pregnancy pillows are better than body pillows. And so we just started doing a bit of research. Oh, that's true. Ellie is technically pregnant for Gen 4. But wait, what kind of material would you recommend for a body pillow or pregnancy pillow, guys? Dream full body pillow with cooling cover, soft long body pillow for side sleeper. I genuinely thought someone was pregnant. No, it's okay. No one's pregnant here. Maybe a food baby, but or a manna baby, but no actual baby. And it's fine as long as the cover is removable and washable. I see. I mean, this one has... It's rated 4.4 on Amazon with over 2,000 reviews. I think that's pretty good. Top reviews from Australia. Okay, this one doesn't seem too bad. Wait, what's... Oh. Okay, they have a blue color available. Guess that might be okay. It's $50 though. $50. Should I buy it? $50. sleep on it, literally. Maybe buy after you get to Japan. That's true, but I kind of want to test if they're useful to me like now, before I get to Japan, because if I buy one in Japan and it's not good, I feel like throwing things away in Japan is a lot harder than in the down underworld. And Abby, thank you so much for the 9 months of love and friendship. Happy 9 months in Harmonia. Whoa, what's a mana baby? Well, congrats on the mana baby. I guess you might need the body pillow instead then. I bought my killing pillow from Nitori. Quality is pretty good for me. I can only imagine your plush getting sad because he's gonna be replaced. I mean, I can still keep him on my bed, that's fine.
Snackies?
I guess, you know. Hangshu Mimimi funds. Thank you, Willa. I really do appreciate that. That's very kind of you. I shall save that for when I decide to buy this body pillow. Nitori has cooling pillows. I mean, I don't have any maybe I might get Nitori when I move to Japan, but for now, until I move to Japan, I still got the whole year that you know, I still have to sleep pretty much every day for the whole year before I move to Japan. I don't know. I think I want to try out a body pillow at least. This one's really good. Okay, how do I add to wishlist? Okay, I'll just save it for now. And I will maybe yeah. I'll do a little bit more research and maybe I'll buy that. We will see. I have a memory foam body pillow and a separate normal killing pillows. I just rotate between them. I see. You know what? I feel like looking at the average prices of a lot of the body pillows, it seems like 50 is pretty cheap. 50 isn't too bad. It's quite a lot I'm seeing that's like 100 and something. So it might be okay. Maybe you can get a normal body pillow for now and just might want to try one made from memory foam too. Don't know much about body pillows, but the ones I have give me jump scares in the morning. I mean, it's just gonna be a normal cooling cover. It's not gonna be like the character body pillows. It's literally just gonna be a single colored one. Well, I'll do a little bit more research and maybe tomorrow, but we'll see. We will see. So if you sleep better hugging something, does that mean that Zennies are prime huggable? The prime huggable for sleep? Yes, sort of. I feel like you guys are a bit. What's the word for it? You know, you're kind of volleyball size, which isn't the. I'm not sure if it's the biggest size for. The correct size for hugging. I forgot the, you know, a bit small. What's the other word? Who knows what the other word is for? Be careful. Be careful of what? What's out there? We are not small. In your Zenny forms you are. I mean, humanoid form would definitely be much better. That'd be a much better size to hug. I have a little seal plush that is about that size. Perfect hugging size, excuse you. Yeah, perfect hugging size for an Zenny. Do you know how broad my shoulders are, guys? Alright, I have to have something that fits kind of like... can take up enough space between like Mount Zen and Mount Doji, you know? If I'm sleeping on my side, so that, you know, it's comfortable, I need something that fits between my arms. So if you think about it, it has to be at least... I don't even have my tape measure with me, but definitely bigger than a volleyball. Hug 2 Zennies then. Sounds like skill issue on your end. You know what? Maybe 2 Zennies. That might be a... I guess 2 Zennies or just one humanoid Zenny would do. Mm-hmm. Chest 114, shoulder bone 65. That's what we're looking for. Mm-hmm. But think about it, right? If my from the bone to bone of my shoulder is 65, and a volleyball is what did we say? Like 33? Was it 30? Diameter of a volleyball. 30.3.33. We're 33, but that includes you standing on your, you know, standing on your feet, and including your horn size as well. But if it's just the round spherical part of you that I would be hugging, that would be, it's like 20 to 22 centimeters only. Which means that I could fit like three at Zennies. I could hug 3 at Zennies to sleep. Yeah. Something like that. Some sort of maths like that. Will we have a bigger size? What do you mean, will you have a bigger size? I mean, Zennies do come in all sizes as well. They can be slightly bigger Zenny and slightly smaller Zenny. But I think the volleyball size is just the average of their Zennies. Can we inflate like a balloon? I don't know, never tested out. Never seen. Maybe you can. Like yoga ball size? I mean, I personally haven't seen an Zenny that big. But maybe. Never say never, who knows? Test it out. Nah. Inhaling helium gas right now. I'm not sure if I don't know how to test it out for. How do I get you guys to a yoga ball size? Get a bicycle pump. Oh well, you know, if I ever do that, it was their Zenny suggestion, so you guys can't blame me. That doesn't count as bullying their Zennies, okay? That's just giving the Zennies what they want for scientific reasons. Why are you looking at me like that? You literally just told me to use a bike pump. Scientific, or you really just want to do it? I think you guys want to do it. Are we gonna explode like a balloon? Technically, you guys are indestructible, so I don't think you would pop. I thought you love us, I guess not. Whatever you want to believe. I've already said what I've said. So we just infinitely grow? I mean, surely there's a point where you'd stop growing and you just can't pump anymore because the pressure's too much, right? We can be as tall as Oni. I mean, I'm sure there's at least a few Adzentrus out there taller than me in their human forms. It's just that majority-wise, I'm taller than you guys. But surely there's got to be one at Zenny, at least one at Zenny out there who's taller than 183 centimeters, right? At Zenny, anyone out there? If you guys, is anyone actually taller than 183 in their humanoid form? Anyone? Anyone? 220 trust, totally trust in that, Reina. Shoulder height is good, it's a nice view of nature. Hello Moonlight, how's it going? It's me, I'm 7 foot. Not sure about that. I'm 6'2", are you, Ava? I can't tell. I literally just going off what you guys are saying. There's no, there's no way I can prove how tall you guys are. But I'm sure there has to be at least some man said he's taller than me. I'm 8'9", trust. I'm not capping. Rose. I'm 183.1. I mean, technically, I'm taller than 183. I just don't count my horn. If I count my horn, then I'm much taller. But I don't count my horn since, I feel like that's different. I met someone that was 210 centimeters, and if I just steal his legs, then I'll be 210. This guy won't believe us, shake my head. And Zennies never lie. I'm not sure about the Zennies never lie. You just don't lie when it comes to a serious topic. If we lie, that means you raised us wrong? Wow. That's crazy. Blaming it on me? Height is a serious topic. Height is just a number. It's not even that serious. We can use chairs to add more height. That doesn't count. I can stand on a chair as well. That doesn't change how tall I am. The chair would break first. I don't think it would. I'm not even that heavy. I guess heavy is depending. It's subjective. Yeah, so we can flip it. It's just a number, so we can round it up. Like I'm 4'11", sit in this, take my height, but I round it off to 5. Well, there's nothing wrong with being 4'11", okay? That's, wait, I'm trying to imagine how tall is that? Okay, 183 is 6 foot, so that's gonna be like 13 inches. What's 13 inches in centimeters, guys? Someone do a conversion. How much is that? It's something like 33-ish centimeters. Oh wait, that's kind of the size of an Zenny. Okay, you guys are around 13. Okay. Alright, well, Choo Choo, if you put in a Zenny on top of your head, you'd be the same height as me. There we go. You just have to have a Zenny standing on top of your head. Yeah, that's not. You know what? It's fine. 411 is tall enough, right? You can't. I mean, the thing is, you can't change your height. Whatever height you get to is just whatever height. That's why I say it's not that serious, because height is just a number. It's, you know, besides the off chance of trying to reach something on the top shelf, or that's pretty much it. That's literally the only advantage you get of being tall. You can reach higher up. But yeah. If I wear heels, I can change my height. True, but that's a little different. Said the Oni who's 6 foot. I mean, once again, I don't really even feel that tall. I don't think I'm like giant. There's definitely people taller than me, but there's a lot of people shorter than me as well. But it doesn't really mean anything at the end of the day. And be tall enough to get on certain roller coaster rides. I gotta round it up to 5 so I can ride kind of a ride. Oh, is 5 foot the the height line normally for like the roller coaster rides? You know, I've I don't think I've ever had to worry about that since I was a young Oni, so like a very young Oni, so I've never paid attention. Do you think in Gen 4 someone will be taller than Dino Boy? I don't think anyone's gonna be taller than Ryza. Yeah, unless they're like some kind of like another Dino Boy, like a long neck or a giraffe or something. I don't think any I feel like Ryza is gonna be the tallest. Yeah, otherwise, you know, how many other people are you gonna find that's over 190 centimeters? Purple and dark blue are in contention. No way, they do not look like they're gonna be that tall. Is Gen 4 all humans? I don't think so. I mean, they have like, if we look at the design, let me go find the design on the FSP Twitter. That's it. I mean, the yellow guy looks like he has snakes on him. So I don't know if he just has snakes or he's some kind of half snake man. Purple looks like a spider. Light blue might be a siren. Yeah, and there's like lots of different ones. There's one guy that looks like the guy from he's in what's his name from Street Fighter? The guy with the claws and the mask. Purple looks like a spy. Does he? Wait, where's Purple? I guess he kind of has a little bit of a web design on his shirt. Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure how, like, if they're humans with, like, these kind of animal themes, or if they're actually, like, hybrids and stuff. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait for them to debut to find out. And hello, Danielle, how's it going? Description wise, light blue. Oh, hey, would you consider becoming my friend? If you say yes, I'll sing just for you, a song meant for your ears alone. I guess so, maybe. You can't really see the bottom, if he has legs or not. I don't know. None of them stand out to me of being extremely tall though. I feel like maybe the purple one might be tall-ish, but I wouldn't see him being taller than Ryza. Can't believe we're gonna have Gen 4 soon so quick. It's not gonna be soon. Auditions I think are still open at the moment. If you've seen anything based on previous auditions, it's gonna be a while before Gen 4's here. Oniman having to take care of 5 grandchildren. That's kind of true, since Ellie's the one giving birth. I guess they're my grandchildren then. My son's gonna have some children. I guess that means I am gonna be a grandpa. Drunk for real. 5 grandchildren at Zenny's, Kiri, and Onimaru. Grandpa. You're on the right age to be grandpa. You know what? It makes sense. That's fine. And Barry, thank you so much for the gifted fishy. Hope you're doing well. Always good to see you. Although that makes Cass a great grandma. That means Cass is gonna be a great grandma. It's kind of crazy. The whole family tree is kind of crazy in FSP. I can hear his bones. I mean, I'm over 9,000, okay? I'm really old. You can't really call me old and expect it to hurt. I'm kind of ancient, guys. By Gen 5 casts his ancestor, and Gen 6 he'll make him ancient. Oh man, I don't even want to think about Gen 5 and 6. That is so far away. It's kind of crazy already. I'm a senpai, then I'm gonna be a Dai senpai. Speaking of ancient, Oni 2.0 when? Soon, but not that soon. Okay, I don't know the order of 2.0s yet in terms of for Ravenous, who's gonna have their second outfit, which order we're gonna go in. I just know I'm not gonna be first. Because I'm working on a big project, I'll most probably be one of the last ones. I'm not sure if I'll be the last, but I definitely won't be the first. That's all I can say. Watch us guess correctly. Okay, actually, you know what? At Zennies, what do you think the order is gonna be for 2.0 for Ravenous? I can tell you right now, I don't think it's even decided yet. So even I don't know what it's gonna be, but what do you think? I just know I 100% won't be first. I might be second, third, fourth, but I won't be first. Not again. What do you mean? It's your chance to redeem yourselves, guys. It's your chance to redeem yourselves and guess. Okay, Barry guesses Mlem, Nayu, Ryza, Altus. Okay. Mlem, Ryza, Nayu, then you. Nayu, Ryza, Altus, Mlem. Interesting. Ryza, Nayu, Mlem, and then you. 2.0 coming soon. No, my one isn't. I don't even know when the first 2.0 is gonna come out. I just know mine's not gonna be first. That's all I can say. Same with Berry, Nayu, Mlem, Rai, Altus, Ryza, Nayu, Mlem, Altus, Rai, Nayu, Mlem, you. Same order as your 3D debut. Wait, what was the 3D debut order? It was... Ryza was first, I know that. Wait, was it Ryza, Mlem, Nayu, then me? No. Who was first between Nayu and Mlem? It was. Okay, Ryza, Mlem, Nayu, you. Okay. Okay, I was alright. But all I'm gonna say is, expect really big things, lore-wise, from my second outfit, guys. Just expect the big things. Yeah. I can't tell you what, but I can tell you I have been focusing on the lore. That's all I can say. A lot of big... Oh my god. There's gonna be things where when it drops, you guys are gonna be like, wait, what? What does it mean? What does it mean? Manasan always put in Altus last out of spy. You know what? I don't know if I'm gonna be last or like close to last, but that's okay. I don't mind going in the later half. Once again, because I think for the second outfit as well, kind of like the 3Ds, everyone's working on their own stuff, so it's not like we're not like in total like know everything that's happening for the other boys, because we kind of want to make it a surprise for ourselves as well, right? So when we see each other's second outfits, it's also like a big surprise for us. So we're trying not to delve too deep into others, what everyone else is doing. But Yeah, I'm very curious about all of the other boys, so I can't say I know. Once again, I know I'm not going first, but there's 3 other spots I could be in. Hope there's no cliffhanger at the end of the lore. And maybe I might just add one right now. Just because you said that, maybe I'm gonna add a cliffhanger right at the end. Is he gonna do mind games with us again with the order? I didn't even do mind games, okay? You guys played your own mind games on yourself, okay? For the 3D debut. Emperor gets transported to Gaia, Altus, Onimaru, and Emperor reunite. At Zenny's get hype boost. At Zenny's meet Emperor. At Zenny's finally hold Emperor's hands. Happy ending for everyone, trust. Wow. How did you know? How did you know you found the secret script? That's crazy, Abby. I'm bad at cliffhangers, spare me. You know who's worse at cliffhangers? Mufasa. The ideas we don't have to give, guys. Cliffhanger's one of them. Brother. That's what Mufasa said as well. And that came out of nowhere. Don't blame me, blame the Zennies. Look, I'm just going off what the Zennies are saying, okay? Don't blame me. I just want happy end, please. We will see. We will see. All will be revealed in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. But I can say there's in my opinion, I mean not in my opinion, like just on how hard I've worked harder on my second 2.0 than my 3D debut. And you guys know how hard I worked on my 3D debut, how much stuff I had in it. I think 2.0 is gonna get crazier than that. Yeah, 2.0 is kind of crazy, guys. Oh my god, and your 3D was insane. Yeah, I can't spoil anything, but just expect something big. And I don't mind saying that, because, you know. But you're gonna have to wait a little bit, okay? Don't expect it anytime super soon, but it is coming up. It is in the works. Your song was good, thank you. But I can't, yeah, I honestly, I mean, I can wait because I'm still working on stuff, but, you know, at the same time, man. Wait, wait, you have your 2.0 when we eventually do another online meet and greet? I guess so, I should. I don't know when the next online meet and greet is. I mean, definitely if it's at the end of the year, I'll have it. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and see when the next online meet and greet even is. But I should have my 2.0 before then, depending on when it is. The mountains are gonna be covered up. You guys wouldn't be that sad if the mountains were covered up, would you? Would you? Meet and greet would be so nice, but I'd be scared to talk to you. But Rose, you're talking to me right now. Why would you be scared? And trust me, during meet and greets, I am extra nice, extra kind. You know, all of the Zennies can, you can ask any of the Zennies as well. And, you know, I think all of the Zennies can agree. During meet and greets, I'm always trying to be the most accommodating. I know that, you know, it can be a scary experience. You can be very nervous, so, you know, you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about being scared. Actually, a little too kind. I was so nervous. Well, you know, I just want to make it a comfortable experience for all of the Zennies. He's very sweet, exactly. If you want, you know, I can use pickup lines as well. If you don't want it to be too, I mean, it's still kind, but if you want me to use a pickup line on you, you can just tell me. And yeah, I can try something. The only scary part is tech issues. If you're meeting at the con, then you have nothing to worry about. Yeah. Because, I mean, normally I don't, but when we had the, what was it? Fancy Frontier? The one in Taiwan. I was totally using all of the, Chinese pickup lines. I was practicing my Mandarin. I apologize to everyone I met there. But beside that, I was still very sweet and kind. I just, you know. I found with Han during my meet and greet because of how flustered I was. It's very sweet, so don't worry. Yeah, exactly. I have so much fun with the meet and greets with all the Zennies. Alright, but back to the question I asked before, guys. You wouldn't be sad if if you couldn't see Mount Zen and Mount Doji, right? At Zennies? Right? If they were covered up. I'm glad you didn't do any pickup lines for the online meet and greet. I would have fallen out of my chair and hid under my desk for yeah, we will see. Maybe in the future I'll have some lock and loaded. Why do you keep teasing us about that? No, I'm just asking, okay? I'm just asking, maybe for like further down the road. How many times do you ask that? At least 20 more times from here. As long as there's an outline, silhouette, whatever you call it, morning already. I never said they will be covered up. I'm just saying that they there's always a possibility. I can't spoil anything. As long as something else is uncovered as compensation. Yes, my wrist will be uncovered. Ooh. Right now they're covered. Imagine uncovering my wrist. Ooh, scandalous. Or something like that. Oh, wait, I need to check. Are my wrists covered? I forgot. Cover whatever you want, just roll up the sleeves and flex on everyone. Oh, you want to see forearm? I see. Ankle? No, of course my ankles are gonna be covered. Oh my god, that would be too scandalous. I might get banned on YouTube. Of course I'm covering my ankles. Who do you think I am? Biceps? Ooh, that is kind of true. You can't see my biceps at all. Can't even see my shoulders or biceps. Now I'm thinking about it. I am pretty covered up. Even though, like, you know, half Mount Zen and Mount Doji and my abs are out. Quite a lot of things are still covered up there. If you look at it. I'm not showing that much skin. I am kind of, but kind of not. The most skin you see is my face, Mount Zen and Mount Doji, my abs, and my fingers. Meanwhile, the Zennies have nothing except our backpack and mask. Excuse me, have you seen your humanoid form? At least the first design of it, okay? You guys are wearing a lot of clothing. You guys are more covered up than I am. It's not just the mask and backpack. We need a 2.0. You barely have a 1.0 yet. As Zennies, you have to wait. I haven't even finished the 1.0 design for you guys. You already wanted 2.0. You guys are gonna have to wait a little bit, okay? I don't think I'm ready for Onimaru 2.0. Please don't let him grow up. I'll just give him a beard. He'll be an old man all of a sudden. He'll grow up too fast. He's forever baby, please don't do that. It's okay. That is true. He is Onimaru is forever baby, so you don't have to worry, guys. He's been like that for the past few thousand years, okay? Yeah, you don't have to worry about Onimaru. He's pretty much gonna stay in that. He's gonna be baby forever. He's not really gonna grow up. Speaking of Onimaru, can we borrow him? Onimaru? We promised we won't make him a Maru. Aren't you guys more of a Maru than he is? You guys are more of a circle. But it is my goal to release the Zenny Humanoid 1.0 reference sheet and the infra reference sheet before my second outfit. And just because I think, you know, it's good to know. It's good to have all those references before, like, we start going further on into the lore. I was afraid we have to call him Ancestor Onimaru if you put a beard on him. I mean, we could totally put a beard on him. but it would just be a fake beard and he would still be a baby. It'd just be a baby pretending to be ancestor. Last stream about to be a feast. Yeah, it is my goal that hopefully sometime in April I will have another Lore stream and I will go over everything. Go over a lot of things, guys. It'll be kind of like the previous one we did, answering a lot of questions, telling you guys a little bit more about the lore, the story so far, and everything else. Yeah. How old is Onimaru? Good question. Onimaru is years old. He doesn't really age because he was like, as you guys know, I've told you before, but Infra summoned Onimaru and created Onimaru, and then because Infra couldn't sustain the magic, I pretty much took over and made Onimaru one of my summons. But because of that, because it was from Infra, it means that Onimaru can't really change too much. You know, he can change a little bit, but he can't really, so he's always gonna be the same kind of age. He's never really going to, you know, Onimaru would just be an Onimaru, you know? Zenny's technically only 2 years old then.
Snatches?
I mean, Zenny's, I mean, your Zenny form is like, you know, since we first met, kind of, you know. I gave you your Zenny form, so that's how old your Zenny forms are, but you were living and breathing before I met you guys. And Yume, thank you for the snackies for Onimaru so he stays baby always. Alright, I'll make sure he gets the snackies. Here you go. Alright, he got the snackies. He's always just either sleeping under the desk or eating snackies under the desk. Does Onimaru ever miss Infra or ask about him? Sorry if it's a sad topic. He does, sometimes. But, you know, I just told him that maybe eventually we'll meet up with Infra. We just got a bit separated. But who knows? As long as he keeps believing, then maybe one day we'll meet up with Infra again. Wait, so is Infra also dad? Technically. You know, technically, Infra's the master or the person who's the summoner of Onimaru, but then I kind of adopted Onimaru, so yeah. It's just two dads. But, you know, who knows what the future holds? We will have to see. Empress baby, yeah. Kind of Empress summon, Empress baby. But, But you know what, it's okay to have your summons go to someone else as well. It's like right now, if you guys go out to, you know, defeat the voided out there, you guys use Kiri as your weapon. That's, you know, technically my summon, but now gifted onto you, which is kind of why you don't really see Kiri very much. At least, you know, I don't have Kiri here because Kiri's with you guys. Yeah, I just use if I really have to practice or use anything, I just have a normal katana right now. It's, yeah, not as cool as Kiri, but you know, it would do if I want to defeat any voided or anything. I can just still use the katana I have. It works. Kiri loves us more. Not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. Alright, it's just that you guys, you know, it's a bit more dangerous for you guys, so, you know, you need to make sure you stay safe. But yeah, I can't wait to talk more about everything, and then I can show you more designs and everything. Because I do want to show you some designs of the Voided. If you weren't here before, the Voided are the kind of monsters that come out of the Void or the Rifts. That you guys defeat. But I do want to show you some designs of them as well, because there's many different forms that the Voided come in, and it'd be fun to, you know, sketch some and show you guys as well in the future. But I think for now that's gonna be it for today, guys. I do need to get a little bit more done, a little bit more art and stuff done tonight. The grind never stops, at least for hopefully 2 weeks more, then everything will be okay. But until then, I gotta keep grinding, gotta keep going. The end is in sight though. I definitely see the finish line, so that's kind of exciting. But I hope you guys enjoyed today. Once again, hopefully after I finish with this project, then I'll have more energy and everything, and we can have a lot more fun on streams. But until then, I hope you guys are okay with how streams are, and thank you so much for hanging out with me, regardless. So good to catch you again, Altus. Good luck with your work. Can't wait for your birthday match to ship. I can't wait for everyone to get the birthday match as well. Like, I'm so excited. I really am so grateful that I could get the birthday match that I requested. And once again, I guess everyone say thank you to the past at Zennies. Because of all the support last year, the Mana-sans did say that, you know, they did give me a lot more options in picking the birthday match that I wanted this year. You know, the more support and the better we do in these like big birthday merch stuff as well, the more opportunities I get in the future. Like, I did talk about it before, that there was one particular match that I was considering getting for that Zennies, and it was gonna be really expensive. That's the thing. Which it was gonna be expensive, and I would have to sell quite a bit of it if I wanted to, like, you know, make it viable. But to me, it was, you know, maybe a little too ambitious for right now. But even the fact that, you know, the Money-sans offered that, you know, they would still let me do it was kind of crazy. So who knows? Who knows? We'll have to see. We'll keep growing, guys, and we'll see what happens. But if this year's birthday merch sells really well, if we do well, the Zennies band together and we do really well, then perhaps next year we can do even crazier things. See, Mane-san does love you. I mean, did they love me or did they love their Zennies because they just want to see their Zennies happy? But I'm really proud of the birthday match we had this year. And of course, once again, you can get it right now in the pinned comment or description below, guys. You know, once again, thank you for all the support. Thank you so much to everyone who has bought it so far. Make sure you tell your friends about this as well. Tell your friends, tell your dog, tell your cat, tell your cow, tell your chicken. Tell everyone you know who you think might be interested in the future. Because, as you guys know, once the sales are over, it is over and you can't get it anymore. So if your friends in the future become an Zenny, you know, you don't want them to miss out on this as well. So hopefully the more, the better we do, guys, the better, the more stuff I'll give you. And not just that, like, I think this year especially, because I've got a lot of cool projects. All I can say, I don't want to spoil anything besides, obviously, you know, the 2.0 outfits coming out. But beside that, there's a lot of really cool things I'm doing this year, which you know, is I get the opportunities to do those because of the support of their Zennies as well, where literally your support translates directly into the opportunities that I get. And so I'm always super grateful and thankful to all their Zennies. And you know, I just want to keep doing bigger and better things for you guys. I can't wait for you guys to see the multiple projects I'm working on this year. Because there's at least 5 of them right now for this year. And maybe a few for next year as well. But yeah, so if you can, consider getting the birthday merch. It is something that I get to choose myself and something that I thought a lot about. So I hope you guys can get it before it's gone forever. And yeah, once again, please do not feel like you have to. As much as, you know, I obviously want to do well and I want the Zennies, you know, everything to go well so that I can give you even more in the future. If you're not in the financial position to do so, please do not worry. There's always going to be another birthday, you know, every single year. It might be different merch, it might be different things, but I also really don't want any of you guys to have to suffer or like go through any difficulties just to afford the merch. Because, you know, I understand how it can be to struggle with money as well. You're not any less of an adventurer if you can't get the merch. So I always do want to say that. As much as I try push any of the merch, please do not worry if you can't afford it. Please don't feel like, you know, because you don't have it, I'm gonna treat any of you differently or anything like that. You don't have to worry. But yeah, it is something that I'm just really happy about and really, you know, excited about. And, you know, if you can get it, it would make me really happy. If you can't, that is fine as well. I have lots of projects. Once again, I'm working on a lot of things this year that is going to be for their Zennies, but it's not going to cost you anything. They're going to be projects for your entertainment, for, you know, for their Zennies that you don't have to worry. It's not all just, you know, much. In fact, this is pretty much the only thing. My birthday, I think, but the birthday is pretty much the only thing this year that I'm working on that has merch. I guess 2.0 technically has merch, but that's just like the standard stuff, I think. But I think 2.0 will have merch. But in terms of like, you know, birthday merch is something I directly contribute to the ideas for the voice pack, for the, you know, what merch we have, for the materials of the merch. Like, I've told you guys already that for the birthday merch, I was so specific. And, you know, big shout out to the Mono-sans for accommodating me. But like, every single thing for the texture and the fabric used for the omamori, for the fabric used for the travel card case and everything like that. Yeah, I was very involved. I don't think most people get as involved as I do. I think this is kind of just me, like the product designer and artist side of me coming out, where I'm very specific with what I want. Like, I would draw sketches out and do like very like detailed stuff in terms of, I want this like this, I want, you know, the design to be like this, I want, you know, I want the art to be like this and everything. And so I think, you know, the birthday merch is the big thing this year, I think, in terms of merch that, you know, I get to decide and I get to do for that Zenny. So that's why I would, you know, I really do want you guys to have it, because it is literally from me to you. No, from me to you. That makes sense. You know, where it is all of my ideas. But there's so many things in the future coming out, like fun projects, a lot of things in the future where you guys don't have to worry. If you have, even if you don't have any money, there's a lot of things I'm working on that you guys can watch or consume or, like, you know, enjoy for free. Because I really don't want everything just to be about money. So, you know, I want all of the Zennies to go on this journey together, this adventure together. But to all the Zennies who have bought the birthday merch, or are thinking of buying it, or are gonna buy it later, it really does mean the world to me, because stuff like this really does help let me work on all of the opportunities and projects that I get to. And I get to work on so many because the Zenny is always so supportive. So a big thank you, guys. So make sure if you're gonna buy it, please do not forget, don't wait till the last day if you're gonna buy the merch. You know, the happier we make the Mono-sans, the happier they're gonna be when I try to ask them for 1,000 other things. You know, when I ask, hey, can I do this in the future? There's a project I want to do for the Zennies. Can we do this? Yeah. And, you know, stuff like, literally, because even like a direct translation of like your support, right? That you guys know I'm working on a very big project at the moment, and it turned out way bigger than I thought it was, and we're able to hire some assistants to help me as well with the big project I'm doing at the moment to make it more manageable. And obviously that's not free. It does, you know, it is a bit of money and everything, but because of all of your support and literally because of, you know, how much you guys do for me, the Mane-sans were okay with me getting some assistance to help me as well. So it's kind of stuff like that where literally your support is like tangible, if you know what I mean. It's not just you know, your support doesn't just evaporate into the ether. And you know, a lot of it I directly experience and I directly see the impact of everyone's support as well, and it literally helps me in real time. So, you know, a big thank you to all of the Zennies, because there's so many things I'm doing or I get to do in the future because of you guys. And thank you for always putting in Zennies as your priority and doing your projects. Not just as a priority, you are the priority. I think you're gonna see, but in this story, this adventure that we're on, the adventurers are literally the main character. You guys, even in the story, the lore, everything else, you guys will always be a part of it. And that is something that I am making sure that happens as well. And if there's any wishes they could support you even more than they already do, well, I think you deserve the world. Well, you guys deserve the world as well, which is why I try my best. But yeah, you know, the more we grow as well, I'm sure the more opportunities we're gonna get, because the way I see it as well, I don't want anyone, you know, I prefer, instead of say like one person doing all of the support themselves, one person, you know, giving all their money or all their support and all their time and everything, you know, even though I would appreciate that, I would rather just have a lot of Zennies together, just, you know, all work together and just give a small amount of support each, where it becomes something big rather than trying to burden just one person, if you know what I mean. I think that is one of the benefits of as we slowly grow as well. You know, the power of love and friendship means that, you know, we don't all have to do it ourselves. We can all just work together to achieve big things. But yeah, I will. I can't wait. I can't wait to show you everything I'm working on, guys. You know, I've definitely been working hard since pretty much since I got back from Japan last December. I've been working nearly every single day, non-stop. And at least for this big project I'm working on at the moment. The end is in sight, there's still a lot more to go. But hopefully I can finish a lot of the things in the next 2 weeks or so. And then, you know, take a little bit of a break and a rest, and then start working on the other dozens of other projects I want to work on. Oh, Anisama is such a hard worker. Well, as cheesy as this may sound, thank you for being the reason that I get to work so hard. Because there's a big difference between if I worked for the past 3-4 months on something that I didn't care about versus something that I'm generally this excited in that, you know, I can keep powering through. And, you know, a very big, pretty much the reason I do all of this as well is, you know, I want to entertain the Zenis. I want to give you new experiences, show you new things, bring you on a journey, tell a story with you guys. And it's literally the motivation behind so much of what I do. And Peter, thank you for the offering. It's a give and take in a sense to keep things in balance. The word Harmonia could not have been more fitting for our special community. Love you and the Zenis. Thank you, Peter. I appreciate that. You want to make us cry now? I don't want to make you cry once again, but you know, I just want to make sure that I keep reminding you all the time of how much you guys mean to me and how much I appreciate and treasure you guys. Because saying that once is fine, but I think reminding you guys and showing through my actions over and over again is the best way I know how, at least, to thank you guys for the support. But in saying that, I still have work to do. I have to get a few things done as well. The grind doesn't stop until hopefully a few weeks to go. But thank you for hanging out with me. I will go back to work now. But it's always a really fun time and a pleasure talking to all of the Zenis and just getting to hang out. If you're new here, I am Altus Zendoji, your true blue Oni of First Age Production Ian's second generation Ravenous. If you enjoy comfy streams, hot men, and cuteness, smash that like button, subscribe, click the bells and save for notifications, and join the membership for emotes and more. Stream my covers Oni no Utage and Shanti. Leave a comment in the VOD below, whatever you want to comment. And don't forget to buy the birthday merch before it's gone. Less than 1 week left, guys. Don't wait till the last day, please, please, please. And as always, don't forget to hydrate, stretch, eat something nice, be kind to yourself both physically and mentally. And until our next adventure, adventurers, roll out. Bye bye.